Hi, welcome to Papa's Family Farms. This is our tiny little suburban homestead that we have going on here in Central California. We are in a very, very small space. So you're going to see how much we have growing in this very, very tiny little backyard that we have here. So I'm really interested in permaculture, in homesteading, and growing our own food here in the garden, and then also, you know, eventually getting into some meat production as well. Please don't take my hat off. This is my little guy, Caden, back here. Don't hide. Come and say hi.
Mommy,
He's 4, and he is my little garden helper, right, Caden?
And I help my mom always in the garden.
That's right. He loves the garden.
And
So,
I am the cameraman. And I love to help my mom all the time. That's helpful when I help my mom. So I feel good helping my mom in the garden.
Yeah, that's right.
Always. Yes, my little brother does. I am the cameraman.
Yeah, that's Lucas back there behind the camera. He is 9, almost 10, and they are my 2 youngest. We live here with my oldest son and my daughter-in-law and my little grandson, who is right inside. He is 6. So we are just a little tiny homestead here, just starting out. Really, Papa's Family Farm is more of like a dream, you know, like it's just starting. So I'm really excited, you know, about all the things that we have ahead of us.
And
there's so much going on right now. It's such a busy time in our garden. I just kind of wanted to start. We have a black dog and a white dog.
And the white dog is named Samson, and the black dog is named Zaka.
That's right.
We love to take care of our pets.
We do.
And we have a bunny, and his name is Bunny Werewolf, and we hope you guys would know that he's a Rex bunny, and he
is a Rex rabbit. Yes, we do have a Rex rabbit named Bunny Whaler. He is a buck. He's a lilac chinchilla buck.
He loves attention.
He does love attention.
We love him. He's so
He
cute.
is our very first livestock animal.
I hope everybody will think Bunny Werewolf's cute.
Yes, he's our very first livestock animal. We will be getting a doe at some point and having some baby bunnies. So that will be fun. For right
Bunny
now,
Werewolf's gonna have a wife.
Yes, he's gonna have a wife. Okay, so for right now, I kind of just wanted to give you a tour of our little tiny homestead. It won't take too long. But I've got a lot of, you know, little plant starts going here that are getting hardened off and ready to be put in the garden. We are past our last frost date here. We're in Central California, Zone 9B. So we are well past our last frost date here. So we are going to go ahead and start putting some things into the garden. I'm getting the beds amended right now and starting to pull out just kind of the last remaining things that have still held on from the fall garden. So, all right, so let's go take you on a little tour of our garden. Okay, hello friends. So this is my lovely backyard. We have a walking trail that is directly behind us. People walking right by our backyard all day long in our tiny little space here. And just right over there, it's my neighbor's house. Yep, this is my house. That is my neighbor's house. So that's California. Good times. So yeah, this is my little Bear's lime tree in a grow bag over here, in a 20-gallon grow bag. We got this last year. It ended up dropping all of its blossoms in that awesome heat wave that we had, where it was like 110 degrees. So no limes last year, but we have some lovely little buds here, so it looks like we may have some limes this year. So I'm hopeful. That's great. Then right next door, we've got this lovely nectarine tree. This thing, we got it last year and ended up having to prune a lot of the fruit off and a lot of the tree away because my dog attacked it. to get the stake out. He wanted to chew the wooden stake. It attacked the tree and wounded it, and it's, you know, all sprayed up with that black stuff there to cover up all the damage that he did to it. But it recovered, and we did get some fruit off of it, and it was amazing. So good. So I'm hoping that this year is going to be a lot better as far as how many fruit we end up keeping here. So it's already flowering and blooming and doing really well. We got to get our mason bees going out here so that they can pollinate these things. We're a little late. We should have already had them out, but got to get that house set up still. So down here, this is hyssop. It's coming back now. It's starting to get a little wild. These goji berries, I thought these were dead. I started these real late last season. They didn't have much of a chance to get established, and then the cold came in and killed them. I thought they were gone, but they have come back, so excited about that. They go kind of wild. They need some support. I'm probably going to have to put more support than that, but that's what we're doing for now. This bed is being amended. Yes, that's rabbit poop. It's lovely for the garden. Perfect cold fertilizer. It can go right on there and not burn your plants. I've got some kind of half chewed up Swiss chard still down there. The caterpillars have had a bit of field day with that. Also, my 4-month-old puppy over here has stomped all in this bed. Killed a lot of the bunching onions that were back there. All of the radishes, I believe. There's a Marvel of Four Seasons little piece of a head of lettuce still left. And there's a few little onions still left here, which have also been trampled. So, I don't know. We'll see how they fare. It's not, not looking great. We'll see. These are chives here. Behind them, chamomile. This will be covered in flowers pretty soon. I dry those for tea. And then over here, this is bee balm, monarda. That will be flowering soon, hopefully. We got some calendula back there. This giant cactus thing, this is a dragon fruit. It's a strawberry pear variety dragon fruit. My son Lucas is just really excited about dragon fruit, so it's kind of a little experiment we're doing here. Back there we have some very beat up comfrey plants that need to be moved somewhere else. Some lemon thyme that just smelled really good at the store and I grabbed it. Sequoia strawberry that was a runner off of my other plants and I just kind of repotted it, so I've got an extra plant over here. Those are some yellow Wonder wild strawberries back here. Got my giant rosemary that probably needs a bigger pot. We got some calendula here, some mint. These 2 bags are garlic. Some came from my gardener, some from Baker's Creek. So it's the first time I've grown garlic, so we're gonna see how that works out, but it looks good so far. These are shallots in here. Again, trampled by puppy, so we'll see how they do. There's a couple pots back there that are like broccolis and things that I just shoved in pots because I didn't have anywhere to put them and they're not doing great, so we'll probably just pull them out. This arch trellis here that connects these 2 beds is great for growing all kinds of things. It's just got peas on it right now because that's what I put in there for the fall garden and it just exploded. I did not anticipate this many peas. We harvested a whole lot of them just about 2 days ago, and there's still just a ton on there, so we got to get that cleaned out. These flowers down here, that's Tong Ho. It's an edible chrysanthemum flower. And let's see, we've got a huckleberry plant there that's kind of smashed. We'll see how that does. This back here is actually Brussels sprout. First time growing Brussels sprouts too, so I'm excited that those little Brussels sprouts are actually forming in there. It's very cool. They're purple, they're a red bowl Brussels sprout, that's the variety. I've got hardy purple sugar cane here that's growing. We've got some cilantro here. A few buckets of carrots. Really that's it back there. This is a sunshine blueberry plant. It's a bushy, smaller bushy variety. that is my cherry tree that's just starting to kind of wake back up here. It's 3 different cherry varieties all grafted onto one rootstock. So we've got Bing cherries, Lapins, and Van is the other one. So that's exciting. We haven't gotten any cherries from that yet. It's only a few years old and cherries do take a little while, so still working on that one. But on the other side there is my other blueberry bush, and that is a pink lemonade blueberry. Those are delicious. Very good. Here I've got my Greenstalk. Now oh sorry pup, this little puppy is sleeping right in my walkway here. Sorry darling, I got you. This is my 4-month-old puppy, Azaka. He is Mastiff and Carica-chan. He's going to be very large, yes. And that's my big guy, Samson, there. He is almost 3 years old, and he is German Shepherd and American Bulldog. He's a sweetheart. They're lazy. All right, so the Greenstalk. I absolutely love this Greenstalk. I feel like this is great for anyone. This is the original like full-size tower model, so it's 5 tiers. There's 6 little pockets in each tier. So there's 30 planting spaces in this one little like 2-foot square thing. And then you can also attach that like support thing there that I have on top. I have one like for each tier that I can put on there if I have, you know, larger things that kind of need to be trellised a little or tied to something. Also, these pockets are really deep, so they're deep enough for root vegetables and everything. It's got its own watering system in there. It's pretty cool. I really like it. I actually just ordered another one. They just came out, Greenstalk just came out with a new planter, and it's called the Leaf. It's got 7 levels. The pockets are a few inches shallower, but there are 7 levels with 6 pockets in each one, so there's 42 planting spaces in that little tower, and that's really great for me in my itty-bitty little garden here. So excited to get that. That should be coming later on this week. And I've had, you know, a lot of greens in there. I feed a lot of that to my bunny, all kinds of kales and lettuces and herbs and different things. There's flowers too. We got some poppies and calendula and different things in there. We've got giant Napa cabbage that just bolted, and I'm saving seeds, so it's got pods all over it that are just waiting to dry out. There's even actually like cauliflower and broccoli and some things down here in the bottom. Now, they didn't do fantastic down there, but I think that had more to do with my dogs messing with them than it really did the Greenstalk itself. So yeah, my son's little hummingbird wind chime thingy that he just had to have. Yeah, so the Greenstalk, it's great. I'm excited to get the other one. That's going to be fun. I'll make a video when that comes in. This is the old barbecue. My son got a new one, and so that one's just kind of taking up space until I can take it away. We've got some broccoli and cauliflower over here that's pretty beat up. The puppy has jumped all in this bed and pretty much killed everything that was here. There were some onions and cilantro and quite a few more things in here, but mostly things are taking a turn for the worse since he has decided to jump everywhere. We've got some marigolds that kind of self-seeded down here in the corner. That's sage there. Got some more calendula, a bunch of sweet alyssum. This just kind of goes crazy and flows over the sides. It's pretty. The pollinators love it, so I leave it there. That's just a sugar beet there in the corner. I just kind of stuck one there to see what the difference would be between that and having it in the container over here. So, yes, there's still trash, and I'm still getting this garden cleaned up from the long winter where I neglected it. So, it is, it's a process, guys. It's going to be a little while. Okay, More calendula over here. I already pulled a lot of this out. That's more calendula. That's some dill. More calendula. Some more, little cilantro and things in here. And then that's the pink lemonade from the other side there. So, okay, and then there's also this little area back here, which that's garden waste and things, but there was another giant borage plant back here before. I did rip it out because it was just blocking the whole walkway, and I'm getting this ready to put a bunch of sunflowers and other flowers back here. I am going to be hanging a mason bee nest in my garden here to help with pollination. I've really struggled with incomplete pollination with a lot of my crops last year, so I'm hoping that the mason bees will help a lot to make sure that we get maximum production out of our little space. So they should be here shortly, but I do want to make sure that I have lots and lots of flowers and pollen and things for them. So working on getting some more flowers in here too. All right, so here's my lavender, which they also like. This is a small raspberry bush. It's called raspberry shortcake. It's like kind of a petite little container raspberry kind of thing. All right, so over here, this is a heritage raspberry. It's like an heirloom, like a vining one. It gets really long and branches out all over the place. So I've got it kind of growing up this little thing here. And then on the other side of the little arch thing is, this is a blackberry. So those are kind of growing up there. They're going to need more space soon too, but it is what it is. So these are strawberries. This is just a little strawberry bucket. They have sequoia strawberries in there that are already flowering and fruiting. So that's fun. Those are really yummy. This is the asparagus bed that my puppy has been digging in. So he's killed some of them. I started these from seed last year, so these are fairly young little asparagus spears still, so I don't know, hopefully they'll recover. He definitely did kill one of these violet artichokes over here, and the other two aren't looking great either. He jumped in there and was kind of slam dancing on them. And then this is a green globe artichoke, which he also jumped on, and it's not looking super happy either, so we'll see how that all works out. Okay, so plant starts. First of all, this is the Traeger. This is the new grill. It's a smoker. It's lovely. It's really awesome. I love it. But I kind of have plant starts all over it right now. So here we've got queen lime red zinnias. We've got more calendula. We've got a bunch of tomatoes. Barry's Crazy Cherry, Romas, Paul Robeson. We've got some anise. We've got Carentan leeks up here. We've got a Okinawan white bitter melon. We've got Napa Chardonnay tomatoes. That's a cherry tomato. There are down here, these are American flag leeks that my son Lucas started. He's really excited about those. They're starting to germinate. And then, let's see, up here, that's some dandelion. I know that sounds crazy, but my bunny really likes it, so I grow it. There's some nasturtiums back there. There's some more greens, lettuces, Lola Rosa, ruby red romaine. There's some German chamomile, some dahlias, some more, oh, there's some beets back there, some more calendula. Over here we've got silver slicer cucumbers there in the front. They're just giant. I can't wait to get in the ground. There's some roselle here for Jamaica tea. These are dwarf moringa trees here. And then we've got more tomatoes over here. That's Brad's Atomic Grape and Dr. White's. And then we've got some dark orange red safflower in the back and an Armenian cucumber. Let's see, over here, a whole bunch of greens and things. Paris Island Cos, This really pretty speckled one is flashy butter gem lettuce. It's really cool. Down in the front there, that's the mixed auroch. It's like a bunch of different colors. It's cool. Let's see, we've got fennel, we've got dill, we've got a lot of parsley, collards, arugula, cucamelons. There is honeyboat, squash, kajari melons. Let's see, more dahlias down here in the front. Yeah, all kinds of fun things here. Let's see, we've got lime basil, sage, German chamomile, red leaf amaranth, butterfly flower, spilanthes, that's the toothache plant. Schwarzenbeeren blackberries, Gaprow holy basil down there. So a bunch more of the Marvel of Four Seasons, Purple Lady Bok Choy, Red Romaine, Little Gem, Japanese giant red mustard. In the back there's a mixed lettuce that came with my Greenstalk. We've got the dwarf lemon cilantro, red romaine, scarlet kale, evergreen hardy scallions, calypso cilantro, and a little lemongrass here in the front that didn't germinate very well. Here we've got sweet marjoram, spearmint, Regina strawberry, dandelion, more nasturtium, pennyroyal mint, lemon balm, cone red dragon fruit, dino kale, these are the red Brussels sprouts. Here we've got black seeded Simpson lettuce, Merlot lettuce, which is just so pretty. We've got this Blanc de Paris lettuce, and then the Long Island Brussels sprouts here in the front. And then over here, I actually bought this tomato just because I could not find seeds for a sun sugar, so I wanted to try it out. We'll see how it does. These strawberries I started from seed. They're going nuts. They've already got fruit. These are the Yellow Wonder. This back here is actually Arnica montana. That's a medicinal one. You don't eat it. It's for sprains and bruises and things. This is an acai palm. It did lose a leaf to a fungus thing, but other than that, it's doing all right. It's a tropical, so it has to come inside when it gets too cold, but right now things are all right. This is stevia back here. It's flowering. I'm excited about that because I want to save seeds. I'm low on seeds for that one, and I really do enjoy the stevia. It is so sweet. It's amazing. And it's so easy to just make your own sweetener and grow your own there. This is Ephedra viridis. It's also commonly known as like Mormon green tea. That's also another medicinal. This is pineapple sage right here. It smells delicious. This is yarrow. That's a medicinal as well for bleeding. That's what they make styptic powder out of. So that's kind of the end of my little started plants here. I do have more things germinating upstairs. We've got a bedroom that's dedicated to, you know, all of our plants and gardening efforts and whatnot. Down here I've got worms. This is my worm bin. They're down here making worm castings for us to put in the garden, which is another free fertilizer that I've got in addition to my rabbit compost. So that's cool. Beyond that, like this is where we started over here. The only other part of the yard really that you didn't see is just this long area here where there's just kind of a bunch of junk, and at the end there at the left is where the dogs have their little potty area. And then that's really it. I got my compost bin there. I got some, you know, plant things here, and that's about all. There's another, you know, barbecue that's underneath all of these plants, but that's about it for our backyard. It's a little bitty space. We're definitely, you know, just doing what we can in a little area here, but we've got a lot of food growing even for this early in the season. There's still, you know, quite a bit here, so It doesn't take a giant space necessarily, you know, to grow food. Is it nice to have lots of space? Sure, I bet it is. I would love to have more. But, you know, for the moment, for the time being, we are learning all that we can in this space, and we're doing all that we can here, and, you know, hoping to steward it the best that we can so that we can be trusted with more. And so that's where we're at. We are in a season of building and growing and learning and just really enjoying all of the gifts that come with growing your own food and trying to sustain yourself and sustain your own family. So excited about that. There's a lot coming up, so we will be talking to you guys again soon. And thanks for hanging out with us today. Have a great day. Bye.